You're listening to NacChat with Amy Mahaffey, straight from the city of Nacogdoches, where we chat all things Nac. We make any topic fun, and I'll take you behind the scenes of the oldest town in Texas. Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 15 of NacChat. I had an interesting thing happen to me yesterday, and Carly Allen was not there to witness it, but she was close by because we were eating at the same restaurant in downtown Nacogdoches. Welcome, Carly.
Hello.
How are you today?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. You sound very chipper.
Yes. Well, I'm getting excited because Main Sweet Treats and Beats is right around the corner.
But don't you want to hear about my thing again?
I
first?
do. I'm also excited about that.
Okay. Well, this is kind of embarrassing, but y'all told me I had to do it. So, kind of cool. We had our first, boots on the ground situation. Our waitress at Annie Pasta's last night, I know y'all had a different waitress, but ours came up and said, you think I'm making this up? I'm not. She said, "Are you Amy Mahaffey?" And I said, "Yes." And she said, "I listen to your podcast all the time and I love it."
Oh,
how cool is that?
Too cool. What else did she say?
She said that we release these on social media. They're on all these different platforms, and we don't always know how. We can see how many people listen, but we don't always know how they found us. Mm-hmm. She said, "Oh, my husband and I are just from Nacogdoches, and we searched Nac because we wanted to know if there was any podcast about Nacogdoches, and there you were, and we listened to all the episodes." How cool is that?
That's really cool.
Organic reach.
Yeah.
That's what you call that. That's awesome. Finest. At its finest. I was stinking excited. And then everybody at our table was making fun of me because I was like, this never happens. This is weird. That was a fluke. That's, I always said I had a face for radio, though. Yes. Not for TV. Get it?
Oh.
Okay. It's okay to get the giggles sometimes. So, what we're really here today, not to talk about my embarrassing conversation in downtown Nacogdoches, but to talk to you about what's going on with this new event that we're having.
Okay, so on August 12th, that's a Saturday, we're doing a new event. It's called Main Sweet Treats and Beats.
Say that again?
Yeah, Main Sweet Treats and Beats.
Say it again?
5 times fast, if you can say it. It's a tongue twister, but it's cute. So basically, this event it's similar to Wassailfest, if any of you have gone to that, which is a pretty awesome event right after Thanksgiving. And so at Main Sweet Treats and Beats, you go to all the different merchants and they all bake fresh desserts for you, and you get to try them all and then vote on which one is your favorite. And there'll be live music, and then all the restaurants are going to have lunch specials. So hopefully everyone will come downtown and eat at one of the great restaurants, walk around, have some desserts, shop. It's tax-free weekend. It is Back to Nac weekend at the brewery.
Back in Nac?
In Nac, yeah. So there'll be a bunch of people.
Graduation.
It's SFA graduation weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So tell our loyal listeners, which is amazing that we have that, where this idea came from. Why are we interviewing you today? Why not me? Let's talk about that.
Well, I am a graduate student at SFA in Human Sciences, and so I'm in an independent study with Amy, and this is kind of my culminating project of my independent study, is that I'm planning an event. And so I found this one through some different channels. Another Main Street does a similar event, and then we kind of incorporated that into our Wassailfest because we love Wassailfest, and everyone loves Wassailfest. And so, yeah, that's kind of how it came about. It just all come together like that.
And you've been in charge of this solely. You and Jessie and some of the other lovely ladies in our office have kind of taken the lead because that's part of your class.
Yes.
So talk about your process and why you thought this event was important.
So one of the big things we're always wanting is just to get people downtown. We just need to get, foot traffic. And in the summer it gets hard because it's hot. And shopping.
It's real hot.
Yeah, it's not like shopping, at a mall. You're not inside the whole time. And it gets hot, and we know that. And so we'll see sometimes a little bit of a dip in just the foot traffic down here as the temperature rises.
Sure.
And so we just wanted an event to kick off the fall, get people in, and
back to school shopping
because there's places to buy clothes for every person in your family. And tax-free weekend, what better time?
Absolutely. And I had somebody ask me, we're doing a big push for Sunday business hours. But I want to explain this a little bit, so I'm going to kind of take a second to break this down. We picked this date on purpose because while we want everybody to, of course, shop on Sundays, we have a majority of our stores who have agreed to do that, and we encourage people to continue to shop downtown. But it's hard to know with a new event, was it successful because it was on a Sunday, or could it have been more successful on a Saturday? It's hard to start experimenting if we're already experimenting with Sunday business hours to now throw an event on top of it. Yes. And it would exclude those who aren't open on Sunday who maybe would like to participate. And so we did that very purposefully, didn't we?
Yes, we did. And especially that Saturday, it's just we anticipate extra foot traffic to begin with.
Yeah, so that's exciting.
Yeah.
Well, tell people what they can expect walking around downtown.
So, you can expect to have just different entertainers, different genres of like music all around, at various places, kind of to tie some of the stores together. And then when you go in the stores, and you will, shop, do your thing, and then they'll have desserts, and they're all making their own. They're all coming up with their own ideas. We told them to get as creative as they wanted to. So some people may have, homemade caramel corn. Some people may make brownies. Some people may make a, gourmet treat. So we don't know. And then there will be ballots, and then you go to as many as you'd like, and then vote on your favorite. And then also the restaurants are all doing lunch specials, so they'll have something that day. And a few of them, I think, also are participating in the actual event.
Free treat, but they're also doing, like, for example, the Fredonia.
Yes.
They're going to do a package, like a main suite dessert walk package where they say, I have to say dessert walk because I can't say main suite treats and beats. It makes it really a lot of effort for me, which just sounds crazy. So I think that it's cool because like the hotel's going to have a main course and a dessert. And so that's exciting because this is family friendly. Of course, some of it, we do have bars downtown. So if you want to get a sweet drink of some kind and you don't have kids in tow, then that's okay too. But this is really supposed to be family friendly. Bring your kids. Let's enjoy the day.
Yeah.
How exciting is that?
I know. It's going to be awesome.
So you've been doing a cool thing that I'm excited to share with people. And it's called What's Going On Wednesday.
Yeah.
On our Facebook page. And I want to talk about it. Since it's Wednesday, let's do some promotion and talk about what's going on this weekend.
Awesome. Well, so this kind of started, we started thinking of what themes to do social media for each day. And as we started talking about Main Street, we all kind of said, like, a lot of people, we hear all the time, there's nothing going on in Nacogdoches. There's nothing to do in Nacogdoches.
That makes me want to die inside.
I know. You're not looking in the right place if you think there's nothing to do in Nacogdoches. So we kind of want to give that avenue, especially for downtown. So what we do on Nacogdoches Main Street's Facebook is I go through and merchants send me events, and then I find events through Facebook and try to compile all of them. Occasionally I do miss some, but
because there's a lot going on.
There's a lot, and you don't realize it until you start like putting
listing it.
Yeah. And this is like a paragraph of like what I've got on my one of the big things, Fredonia Hotel, they at their Nine Flags bar, they're gonna do their first night of live music. I know any of us who used to go to Nine Flags are so excited to have live music back. Because it was the best.
And now they have the 9 flags up at the bar.
Yes.
At the pool.
And the 9 drinks of the 9 flags.
Wow. That is awesome.
So Devin Bays, y'all have probably seen him perform like at Liberty Bell and stuff. He's awesome. And he's going to be there on Thursday night. And then on Thursday night at Liberty Bell, they're going to do karaoke with DJ Spanky and Jenny. And they're awesome. Like, that's the best. And then Friday night at Liberty Bell, Joe Vega is performing. And then Saturday night, Country Willie Edwards will be there. Yeah. And then during the day on Saturday at 2 p.m., the Boss Light's doing a really cool thing. They're doing a paint and mingle, painting with Janet. And you go in and she teaches you how to paint this super cute flamingo.
What?
On a canvas. It's awesome.
That's fun.
I know. So everybody, it'd be awesome.
I want to do that.
I know. That's why I was like, man, have brunch downtown, go paint.
Shop on Sunday.
Yeah. And then also, Fredonia Brewery, they do their Pints on the Patio every week. That's always a great event. And
I went a few weekends ago. It was fun.
Yeah, it is fun. I love that they have those
very chill.
Trucks. Yeah.
Took my kid.
Yeah.
Other people took their kids,
Yeah.
dogs. It was
bring
fun.
Bring your kid, bring your dog, sit on the porch, drink a beer.
It was exciting.
Yeah.
I did a flight.
Yeah?
Yeah, I tried all the beers. Just little tastes of all of them. It was so fun.
Yeah. That's fun. I haven't done a flight.
It's hard to pick your favorite, but
it is.
But it is family friendly.
Yeah.
That's their big thing, is they want it to be a place where families and dogs, and they have big games. You can play washers and Jenga and all kinds of stuff. So that's kind of cool.
It's awesome. It's so much fun there. And so, yeah, and then as always, like just eating at our great restaurants and shopping, and then coming back downtown and shopping on Sundays. So, yeah. It's pretty cool. There's a lot going on this weekend.
I'm glad you're doing that.
Yeah.
Bring people downtown.
Yeah, exactly. And we've been getting a lot of shares. I mean, and so I'm
spread the word.
Yeah.
Don't say there's nothing to do in NacDochers.
No.
Especially on August 12th, right?
Yeah, especially on August 12th.
I mean, sweet treats and beats. Watch out. All right. Well, with that, I think we know.
All right.
It's short and sweet today.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody.
High five. Can they hear it in that microphone? Let's hope so, because that was fun. All right. Episode 15. We out.
We out.